ERA in the country. You feel pretty good about the at-bats you put together?
Yeah, I thought we had some quality at bats. We, hit some balls hard. We just didn't really do damage. Didn't really slug. They hit the 3 home runs. We didn't. Had a weird play where Cooper Ingle hit Canarella with a line drive. That's through. It's first and third, 2 outs with Willie Taylor coming up, and it's just, you could go through every inning like that, but there's really no point. I mean, they got the big hits, we didn't, but I felt good. Um, the way our offense has played against a lot of some highly touted pitchers that have come in here, whether it was the South Carolina pitcher on Friday night, whether it was a guy at Georgia Tech this past Sunday who had their best stuff, the Friday night guy for Duke. I mean, every guy that has come in that had some pretty high accolades or gaudy numbers, I thought we've had a good plan and our guys executed it. We just didn't get the big hit tonight, and obviously the 3 home runs were the difference in the game, but no issues with how we competed in the box, and the quality of the at bats we had for the most part. I thought were fine.
You mentioned the crazy play there where Hingle hits him in the foot, I guess. You had a couple plays like that tonight where you hit it, like you said, you hit it hard, hit it square. That's just kind of weird. That's how baseball works sometimes, where it's just those weird things can happen in a game like this.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, you never want to get hit by a ball as a base runner. I don't know. I have to go watch it on film to see if we were running a fake steal because it was a 3-1 count. So it was a fake steal. So he may not have looked in right away. So could have been just one of those freak circumstance type of things. But yeah, no issue with some of the contact we made. We did chase a couple times, but for the most part, facing a pitching staff like that and a guy like Brett Lauder, I thought we did a good job of battling. We just didn't had bases loaded and, just didn't quite get that big clutch hit to, get the game close or tied or take the lead, anything like that. So we'll be ready tomorrow. I'm not worried. We've been playing. It feels like we've been over the last couple weeks playing a little bit better, especially these last 2 games. We've let some games slip through, but I like the way our offense has looked the last few games.
Get some positive takeaways, 13 strikeouts, and Jay and DJ pitched pretty well in relief.
Yeah, those were 2 bright spots. BJ hasn't been in there in a long time. To see him come in and throw strikes, and pitch with some conviction, and Jay Dill get in there and throw his fastball like that with some conviction as well, and get his velocity back up. That was good to see. Really, the difference is just those 3 mistake pitches, 2 of them especially with 0-2. That's just a lot of times 0-2 as a pitcher you want to be out of the strike zone, not in the strike zone. And if you're going to be in the strike zone, you don't want to be in the middle. And that's just where those ended up. And they did what good teams do, good hitters do.
Besides the 2 home runs by Gordon that he allowed, but other than that, he did really well and looked like he had pretty good command out there. Again, showing more consistency as he goes through the season, that he gets stronger and stronger.
He's getting better. I mean, his outings have been better. I know he's given up some home runs, but he is the last 3 outings has been able to go 17 innings, 6 and 5 now, and last weekend was really good, really sharp. So outside of the 2 home runs tonight, he's been certainly pitching better. We just got to find a way to not allow those mistake pitches to be hit out of the ballpark, because he attacks and he fills it up. A lot of guys, he was ahead of a lot of hitters tonight, throwing all his pitches for strikes. So it's just gotta be careful of the mistake pitch. But I like the attack, I like the intent, like the way he was going about it. It just a couple of pitches that got away from him that left the ballpark.
What do you got to do tomorrow night to try to get a win?
Is that your question?
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to go Joe Allen. Joe Allen's has given us a couple of good quality starts and done it on the midweek. So we got a fresh bullpen and we got a lot of guys available. So we'll go Joe Allen to start and see how long he can go.
How close is Ammons right now?
I think he's a potential for next weekend. Yeah, I think right now he's been progressing. He's been throwing. He even threw off the mound, but we don't wanna rush it, so possibly next weekend, for sure the weekend after that, but we're hopeful for next weekend.
Why didn't Cam play last weekend? You know, why not?
Sick,
Sick,
yeah,
okay.
he was sick, he, same thing Blake Wright had the couple of weeks before, we got a little flu bug or something going around, guys can't keep any food down, so just hit a couple of guys, but, when it hits someone like Canarella or Blake Wright, we notice it, but yeah, that's it.
Good to see Jacob hit the ball hard a couple of times. He got robbed, obviously, of the homer there.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're a good team. They make good plays, and they made all the plays. Outside of the swinging bunt they threw away on the mound, it was a very clean defensive game by both teams. But Gerald, he was in there for a reason. He has maybe the first time he's DH. Mostly he's been in there when he catches, but we felt like with just his ability to not only get a bunt down if needed, but also run the ball out of the park. Since he's got 3 homers, he might give us a shot. And so good to see him hit a few of them hard.
The ball the center fielder brought back seemed like a momentum changer.
I don't know. If it was like bases loaded, maybe it could have been a little bit of a heartbreaker. But if it goes out, it's a solo shot, and he didn't really get all of it. He hit it pretty good. He's a strong kid, and I don't know if it hits the top of the wall or goes out. I mean, it looked like the way his glove went over it was going to go out. We'll say it was a home run, and it's but yeah, no, it didn't feel like it was oh, that was our shot. It didn't feel like that at all. It just felt like he hit it hard and quality at bat, and the guy made a nice catch.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you, Coach.